Hi everyone, hi Nick. Here to share with you today a journal that I created. Just finished this one yesterday. This one was created out of the kit called Miss Lady Fay by Ephemera's Vintage Garden here on Etsy, and I'll post a link to her shop in shop below. She has some wonderful kits, and really ought to check her out. I've gotten sold on using kits, and either using the whole kit or parts of kits and things. They're great, and hers are gorgeous. Just really pretty kits. Let's see. This one has a chipboard cover, which I covered with first with brown craft paper. Then I cut out the images from the kit for the front and the back, front and back. And then I used a string of flat back pearls just down the edge. I like to leave my covers fairly smooth. Makes it easier for them if you're going to stack them, or if you're storing them on a shelf. Makes them easier to get them in and out. Decorative pieces don't come flying off and messing up the nice look of your journal. So I generally leave the covers fairly smooth. Let's see. The size of this one is. Here's the front end of this roller. Okay. This one is just shy of 8 3/4 by 5 1/2, and it has a 1 1/2 inch spine. Has 3 signatures, and I use the easy twine binding, and this is just white crochet string. So if you crochet doilies or knit doilies, that's what this is, and that's where you would find it. They have it at Walmart. Fairly inexpensive. You get a great big spool of it, and you can get it in other colors besides white. But I like to keep my bindings fairly neutral, and I like to keep my binding method visible when I do my journals. So I don't put decoration on the spine at all. I like to keep it fairly simple, and so people can see the binding, and I think it's pretty just as it is. So anyways, so let's go inside. I love this. It's very southern looking. The colors, the flowers, it's all the pinks and everything. They're very, I don't know, they're very southern. I like this kit a lot. Very pretty. So inside, this is the only paper other than the white paper that was not from the kit. This is came from the, trying to think, Mariposa stack, DCWV, with this fleur-de-lis pattern on it in the black. That's the only paper other than the white that's not from the kit. I did this one au naturel, not coffee dyed. I thought it would look better that way. I thought if I coffee dyed it, I think it would ruin the soft look of the pages. I thought it would ruin it if I used coffee dyed. And some of the tags and things are coffee dyed, but I left all of the paper and everything just plain. So first page. And as we go inside, we have a banner tuck, and I put buttons on all of them. I had this big stash of buttons, and I never used them. and they were sitting there on my table, and I thought, oh, what the heck, let's see what happens. So trying using buttons, and I have a journaling tag behind, and I have a doily, and the plain doily I bought from Denise. Her Etsy is A Tattered Dream. I'll post a link below. She sells a lot of supplies as well as journals in her shop, and very reasonable priced, and you get a lot of them. And I buy a lot of my doilies, paper bags and things like that from her, and journals. This one is from a nestable set of Sizzix dies, doily dies that I got. I think this one was about the third largest one. And the sentiments are all cut from a Tim Holtz set, Big Chat, I believe they're called, and they're all cut from that. And there's some stamping as well. I inked with tea dye rather than something darker this time, just to see what it would look like. And I did my stamping with frayed burlap. Okay, so here we go. And the paper it's not coffee dyed, but it's not bright white either. It's sketch pad paper. And we have a tag with a side tuck. All the tags have this beige organza ribbon on them. Lots of places to journal, lots of places for photos in this one. Some stamping, not a whole lot, but some stamping. Jelly bean soup die, journaling tag inside. Page with pre-made journaling lines on it. I use this is here a lot, so you have lots of places to journal. Made a side loading pocket with a butterfly that I just cut out of a scrap piece of paper, and a journaling tag, and this is a homemade tag, and it has the definition of memories on it. Another double doily tuck, and envelope up here, which doesn't want to come off without ripping, which is empty. And this I also got from Denise. And it's empty, but I just inked it up. Some stamping. Banner tuck with a button. Doily tuck here and here. This is just some stationery that I had, extra paper that I had. Just fold it in half, put it on with this little tiny Tim Holtz paper clip. And this is stuck all the way down. I meant to leave it as a tuck spot, but I got the glue all the way around it before I realized the glue was all the way around it. So it's just a decorative element. And place to journal. Some more stamping. And this is a envelope, which I just inked up, folded it in half. This is also from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. It's from the Mabel's Diary kit, and I love this. I love that rose image. It's just so pretty. And a place to journal, and this just a mason jar download from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and you get 6 of these on the sheet, and they're not. It looks huge, and it looks huge on camera. And it feels like it would be huge, but it really isn't when you get it into the journal, because it's only, and it's not even, it's like 4 3/4 inches long, and at the widest it's 2 1/4 inches wide, so it's not as big as it seems like it would be. I think they're kind of neat. And the tuck again on the outside of the envelope, and see, homemade journaling card, and this one is from the kit. It's blank on the back. And some more stamping. A little bird with a clock bookmark. And this is from the kit, and it's stuck all down. It's just a decorative element. And a doily tuck here, and this card has the definition of dream on it. And that one's from the kit. And this is another little envelope, and I think you can get a die for this, which I don't have yet, but I'm gonna look into that. And that's empty. I bought these. I think I got these at I think I got them at Hobby Lobby. It just goes there. And there's some more stamping. I bought a bunch of butterfly stamps, so I was excited to use them because they went really well with this. Kit. So it has the butterflies, a lot of flowers, but it has a lot of butterflies as well. And let's see, this little paper clip that's holding this on. These are just three little tags that I punched out with the Tim Holtz tiny tabs and tags die. Hitched them together with a brad or paper fastener, and clipped them up top here with one of those tiny paper clips. And that's another one of my new butterfly stamps. Hadn't used those before. Oops. And on this side we have a little tiny envelope, which is a Sizzix die, and inside is a stamp from that's from the Mabel's Diary kit. Clips on there. And we have a double doily tuck with the journaling tag, and this is a big butterfly Sizzix die, and it comes with an embossing folder. And when I was working on this, I couldn't find the embossing folder, so I put it on as is. And of course, after it was all glued down, I found the embossing folder. Anyway, and so it's only stuck down at the edges of the wings, so you can use it as a tuck. It's got this little tag in there. Of course, it's a journal. Another pocket with a card in it, a tag in it, and it's also a tuck spot. And this is from the kit, and this is a download that goes with the kit. Found it in my stash of floral downloads as I was hauling through things. It might have been a freebie. I'm not 100% sure, but it might have been. And another one of my butterfly stamps. And a doily tuck with a large tag. It says Eagle. Banners, and that's the end of a first signature. Second signature, double doily here. Lots of places to write, lots of places for photos. This is from the kit. It's like torn out of A Midsummer Night's Dream. And there's another one of those mason jar